The largest thing we're doing is building mathematical models to understand how gene drive systems built using the CRISPR-Cas system would spread into mosquito populations. The motivating factor in our research is the burden of mosquito-borne diseases, which are responsible for killing about one person every minute in sub-Saharan Africa for malaria alone. But of course, in recent years, there was a Zika outbreak in the Americas and the Caribbean, and prior to that in the French Polynesia Islands. We are motivated by finding new ways to control these diseases, and in particular the mosquitoes that transmit them. And that this has proven very difficult to achieve with existing tools. With insecticide-treated nets and anti-malarial drugs, then it's only expected that a relatively small fraction of the African continent could be released of its burden from the disease. The vast majority would require something additional. And one of the benefits of the gene drive technology is that it's capable of spreading into locations beyond its initial point of application, or you would apply it in a number of places, but due to its nature, then you could introduce it into one population, it can spread into that population, then those mosquitoes could move into neighboring populations, and you can have sort of a wave of resistance to malaria and other diseases spread into that mosquito population. And that is important for malaria in particular, because human compliance is an issue with existing interventions. So with bed nets or with anti-malarial drugs, then you can only get really a maximum of 80 to 90% of people using that tool. And then you have this residual 10 to 20% or more, which can sustain transmission in that population. Whereas with this technology, then it doesn't require the individual human to comply. The issue is the regulatory side, and so we have some involvement in that discussion because it's critically important in order to enable this technology to be realized. But provided that aspect can be fulfilled, then it could be just revolutionary in its impact.